Good morning. This is gonna be like vlog maybe 4 or 5. I lost count, but today I woke up very puffy. I don't know if it's like the cortisol or like, the sleeping habits or the food, but I definitely am gonna be checking that out. Little shirt. I'm gonna change this out, so 1 second. And now we're back on business. I've been having like weird, like this morning I woke up to like a weird dream. The other night I was having a dream about like a family member of mine, and I'm just like, we have not even spoken. Their last name popped up to me the day before that while I was like grocery shopping. So I was just like, what is the interconnection with this? And then this morning I had like a dream about a specific person that we're not even talking to each other. We're not in each other's lives. So I'm just like, whoa. But in the way that the energy presented itself in my dream, like felt kind of like creepy, like in a stalkerish way. And for some fucking reason, like I liked it, but then I was just like, should I be concerned? Because it's just like, okay. But I'm not surprised at the same time, because many times in my life I had now as an adult, had people like from the past like try and see where the hell I'm at type deal. Because like when it comes to like my personal life, I really don't post it, or like the way that I can see is like, this is content, right? And when it comes to like my close connections and stuff like that, they really don't have much of an idea of like the subject and the stuff that I talk about on social media. What else was I gonna say? And then people from the past don't have an idea like where I'm at type deal. Like they don't know like, where have I moved to? There's a light in here. It's just, they don't have an idea of like who I am as an individual anymore. They just know me as like the old version of me. And it kind of like irritates me a little bit, because I'm just like, I am not her. It offends me whenever like, they try to like come back and associate me with an old version of mine that has fucking died. And it sometimes like sucks whenever like you meet them out in public and you're just kind of like, well, fuck, like I gotta be polite. Like there's just no bad blood, but it's just like, we're no longer in alignment with each other. You're just left in the past at this point. I can't, accommodate to your fucking needs when I already outgrew you type deal. Especially like if this like has been years ago, like what are you doing? So that's why I like get myself into question like with like people and individuals that have like people from like years ago. Cause I'm just like, in a sense, like you're still like latching onto the past. That's how I feel about it. Like it feels like in a sense like you're still latching onto the past. You're keeping tabs on people. That's how I feel about it. Cause I like, there's been periods in my life where I have gone so bored of like social media that I get myself off of it. Like I go complete hermit. I delete my apps. I don't log into them. I don't post anything. I don't do nothing. So it's kind of like ironic that I'm here I am doing social media. Here I am showing my face. Yeah. But this is one of my morning routines, getting my hair ready before work. I don't feel like doing like any makeup today, because I'm just, it's like that vibe where you're just like, and then like you're feeling lazy, but it's kind of like, give your face a break. Give it some time to breathe. And mainly the most that I ever freaking wear, to be honest with you guys, is just like mascara and the eyebrow gel. That's all I wear. And as if you can tell, like I really like, there's not much, but I do just like to brush and like redefine my eyebrows just for the kicks of it. I'm gonna hold this for a minute so that way like I can curl up a little bit. because that is the aesthetic the gal is trying to get to right now. And if you're wondering, it's right now 7 in the morning. Definitely like on big contemplations about my life, where I'm headed. Yesterday I had a bad episode with my body at work, and I freaked out because I'm like, am I gonna get a panic attack or what's fucking going on? So my body, like out of the blue, like I was there in training, and there was a part where randomly my body kind of just like started like feeling like out of the blue, like uncomfortable. My heartbeat started racing. I started feeling like, you know, a little bit light, but also like very paranoid. And then like the voices, like either like through the Zoom call or like through my coworkers, was just becoming too much for me. And they're not even busy, just FYI. They were just like, you know, doing their own thing. But just that, and even the colors like out where like I was sitting at were like just too much. And so then I was just like, I'm gonna go ahead in the bathroom because this shit sucks. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure if I'm having a panic attack. I have no idea. And the best way that I can describe it is like when this like feels tightened and you're having issues kind of like breathing but also focusing because your mind's like racing, and then you're just getting like these negative thoughts like, oh, this is gonna happen to you, this is gonna happen to you, maybe you're gonna die and all this other shit. And I'm like, no, not here, not today. This is not gonna happen, especially at work, because that is the last thing I want to do. And especially whenever, you know, you're like far away from family, like, because family for me is like 4 hours away, and I'm not with the shits. I'm not with it. And so then my ass was like literally in the bathroom trying to regulate. Like I literally like just sat on the floor. I sat on the floor and I just started like, you know, trying my best to like breathe it out, because I was just like, this shit fucking sucks. I don't know what's going on. Like I have not experienced that experience at work. And I was just like, why now? Why today? I was just like more so like upset and mad because I'm like, 9 times out of 10 I would rather like prefer an experience like that to happen to me when I'm home rather than when I'm out in public. Because when I'm out in public, it's kind of like you're leaving me defenseless. I have no choice. And so after I was sitting down with myself, I kept affirming myself, like sitting down, touching myself, trying to like, you know, get my 5 senses like into touch so I can ground myself and saying like, I'm okay. I am okay. Nothing's bad gonna happen. I am okay. I am healthy. My body's healthy. And I just kept saying over and over and over again. So I'm just like, what the fuck? And mind you, I did eat this morning. Like, well, last morning I ate. And I also had like something to drink. And I was also drinking water alongside with it. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? I have not been to the doctor in a minute, but last time I remember, like, I don't have high blood pressure. My blood pressure is always a good. But I have been having like this weird like sensation about like, you know, go back against the doctor, like, so you can rule that out. So that way you're not having to think about the worst case scenarios. Because on my dad's side of the family, like, they do have like heart issues. So I want to stay on the safe side. I don't ever want to like, you know, go past that threshold. It's just not it. Like, I don't want that for myself. And so then after that episode, I literally go and I'm like, I go back to my chair and I'm like here, like still like feeling like a little frantic, and I was just like, nope, can't do this. This is not it. This is not the vibe. So I was like in between, like, should I just fucking go home and just like fucking let this like pass, or like go tell my coworkers what's going on? And so then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna warn them. Like, hey, I don't feel good. Like, this is what's going on. They're like, okay, cool. Do you know what's happening? I'm like, no, I don't know. And then I had another manager. Like, I had the, like, one of the higher ups like talk to me and stuff like that. And she was just like, Dulce, like, you're just carrying too much stuff. Like, you can see it in your face. You're holding a lot of heavy stuff. Like, maybe right now you're not thinking about any of this stuff, but you have a lot going on. You have a lot of stuff that's been, you know, in the back of your mind, and your body's just reacting to it. Let's see. I think she said something along the lines like process it or like, you know, take it easy on yourself type deal. And if I need anything to like just let them know. Cause I was just not okay. And then after like she walked off from me, like I just went like onto the floor, started hugging my knees, and I just started bawling my eyes out. Cause I'm like, dude, I feel fucking horrible. I feel so like defeated. I feel like defenseless. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, what is happening? Like, what is my body trying to tell me? Like, why can't I just, you know, be normal? Why can't I just like be okay? Like, why is it like, why can I not like, you know, like just have a normal fucking day? Why do I have to worry about a day where I feel like I'm fucking having like the doomsday? Or like if I'm fucking dying. Like, I don't like having those thoughts. That shit fucking sucks. It ruins your day. And to whoever experiences panic attacks, I am so sorry. I've been on that scale. That shit sucks. Highly do not recommend. And if you guys know, I am caffeine intolerant. So I cannot consume any caffeine at all. Caffeine was one of the signs for me that I just couldn't take it no more. And mind you, the gal was addicted to Dr. Pepper. I was drinking like 4 cans of Dr. Pepper every day. Well, whenever I would work my shifts. And this was like back when I worked at Amazon. And then after that, my first episode happened at Amazon. And I was like, what's going on? Like, I didn't take any medications. I ate that day. I ate 3 meals. Like, what's going on? And so since then, like, I had to quit because, like, there was a second incident that happened. And it was literally whenever what's it called? I'm trying to remember. Oh, it was whenever I went to, like, a coffee shop. I was like, oh, you know, the episode just happened with Dr. Pepper. Maybe it's just that. Nope. I was drinking coffee, normal coffee. It wasn't, like, strong coffee at all. I was halfway down with the coffee, and it was diluted with the ice that was already melting in it. So I was just like, it's not gonna do any harm. Oh, it did harm, big time. I deadass had to hide in the bathroom and had one of like my friends be like text them saying, hey, can you tell one of your workers like if she can bring me my stuff to the bathroom because this is not it. I'm having a major panic, and I had to call my mom and just like try to like calm myself down. And that shit sucked. It sucked in so many fucking levels. And so since then, I have not consumed any caffeine. I was drinking like Sierra Mist and 7-Up because it doesn't have caffeine in it, but then I just weaned completely off of all sodas. So now I'm just strictly dickly with just water and juices because I'm intolerant. I don't know the reason why or why it happens, but the sensations is just like as a panic attack. I have had experienced a panic attack without the caffeine. And that episode was out of survival. It was out of fucking survival, and I highly do not recommend it whenever you're in survival mode and you're going through that stuff. Highly do not recommend it. Yeah, so what I'm trying to like get at is like there is just so much stuff on my unconscious mind. I know I do have suppressed anger. I know I have a lot of emotions in the back of my mind because after I cried at my job, that's when I realized like, oh, you have a lot to go through. Because logically I can understand it, intellectually I can understand it, but my body cannot. My body's telling me everything and anything that has happened to me, and it's screaming because it's like, what the hell? Why? Just why? And so now, and then I texted my mom, sent her my location because I was just like, at least you know my location. My sister's busy, and if anything happens to me, you have it. And then I was just letting her know, like, hey, I'm not feeling good. I'm experiencing this stuff. And then she's like, have you been drinking caffeine? I'm like, no, I have not been drinking caffeine. And she's like, this is not normal. You shouldn't be going through these experiences. Like, you should really get yourself checked out, like go to like a psychiatrist or something like that, because there's just like, it's not okay. Is it because you're nervous about the whole movie in a different environment? And I'm just like, well, there's just been so many changes in my life. Like, to me, it's just not, like, I don't like it. Too many drastic changes happen all at once for me is not okay for me. I don't take it lightly. Like, it takes me quite some time to, like, you know, to mentally be ready there before I actually act upon it. And so whenever you're like, change, I'm like, yo, you're gonna get me, like, what's it called? Like, overwhelmed and freaked out. Like, I am not the best person to talk to when I'm overwhelmed. Like, it's not okay. I'm not mean. I'm not fucking mean. I know that for a fucking fact. I'm not, like, disrespectful. What I will say is, like, I would just directly tell you, like, yo, I don't have the capacity to hold on to your emotions, to have that, like, that kind of devotion that I usually have during those times. And I'm also, like, a little bit insufferable whenever I'm going through those times, because I am overwhelmed. I'm here like, what am I gonna do this? What am I gonna do with that? And it might sound like, come off like I'm complaining, but it's like, yo, I'm freaking out. I'm panicking on the inside. I'm trying to keep my cool here and be respectful and mindful of your presence, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm freaking out. Yeah, and then whenever I'm like overwhelmed and stuff like that, like, it's very hard for me to even accept help. It's so hard for me to accept help, because to me it's like, you know, when you're put like in a tough position, and it's like all having to do with, you know, things having to do with yourself. So who better else knows what to do but yourself? Like, yes, people can like give their suggestions or opinions and whatever, but to me it's just like, this is for the betterment of myself, for my well-being. Like, I'm not gonna, like, you know, let anybody dictate my life or mislead me or misdirect me into the wrong direction, because fuck all that bullshit. Fuck that shit. So yeah, and I'm kind of like thinking about it like in other situations where I listen to people's like fucking suggestions, and it just put me in positions where I'm just like, why am I fucking doing here? Like, what am I doing here? I don't fuck with y'all. Anyway, shit. I'm trying to think right now, because I'm still like half awake, even though I got myself a little bit ready for work. Oh, and I gotta feed the puppers and seizures. Anastasia's, no baby, so lucky. I kind of forgot where I was at. This sucks. But yeah, a lot of having to do with healing and processing, and I still like, the reason why I feel like so choked up in my voice, or like why I'm losing my track a lot in conversation, is because I'm dissociating. I have a hard time right now dissociating and being present and paying my full like max attention to things. And this is even going on at work. Like, it's not okay. And I've been reading like this book, because I want to I want to get that book, like The Body Keeps Score, because like that, I feel like that's more aligned with my situation right now because of like the trauma and stuff that I've gone through. And so I feel like that would best align with my situation, so I can, like, you know, remove that stuff out of my body. But right now, the book that I'm reading is this one, The Energy Codes. And I was on the part where like she was talking about like centering yourself and grounding yourself, that whenever you put your attention outwardly, like you're basically like taking away your power away, and how you just focusing on yourself like brings that energy back in. And then the other book that I've been reading has been this one, The Way of the Superior Man. Highly recommended. It gives you a very like different perspective. It's a book for men, but women can also freely read it because we both embody the both masculine and feminine energies. So it gives you like an idea of like, you know, and this has to do with relationships. It talks about like, you know, like how in a spiritual way, how men crave their woman, how they want their woman, things that they would like a woman to embody and how to differentiate the different kinds of women. I'm still like reading it. I've already read like 3 chapters of it, but it's like random chapters, and it's very easy to read. Yeah, I just like the way that it gives you insight, because it's like with relationships, like you really don't know what goes behind the mind of a man. And for my men out there, like it gives you a better perspective on like, you know, what on a spiritual stance men like would prefer in a woman, or you know how you should like, you know, be embodying your masculine energy to pursue like your endeavors, rather than, you know, being fully focused on your woman. Because in a other level, like your woman wants you to focus on your shit, and that's what this book teaches you. There's also like a free video of that book on YouTube. So if you don't want to purchase the book or you're curious about it, you can listen to it on YouTube. It's for free. I just like the hard copies because I don't know, like I'm not always on YouTube, and then whenever I am, like, okay, but it's not for long, and I like to like feel like the texture, the physicality of it. But that's just me though. That's just me. Yeah. I love her. 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 Relax, poppers. But that should be my morning, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I'm sorry for like the lighting. Like, I am so sorry. I don't intend it to be like this. I'm really like I don't know, I might just take a break with a few things. I'll keep y'all posted. And also I did post, if you have not checked it out, that I have for reading. I made it to 800 subscribers finally, after a long time. So with that being said, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, guess the number from 1 to 10. Email me. It's on there on my post on YouTube, and whoever guesses the right number will get a free reading from me, a pre-recorded video from me. And this is just in regards to celebrate, like, you know, my accomplishment of making, like, having 800 subscribers. Like, it's been a ride for me, a very, very, very big ride. And so I want to celebrate by giving something back to you guys. I'm like, you know what, you guys have been committed, following me throughout my journey. Let me give them back something. But yeah, thank you. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry if I'm all jumbled up and all over the place. That's how I am right now, so I'm sorry. If it was like a one-on-one conversation, it would be like different conversation. Okay, different conversation. It was just like, it just flows. And I just get it, you know? So, bye.